G'day guys, hope you're keeping well as always. Today we're going to take a look at the simple and easy process of how we can create an e-commerce website that is both elegant and professional with Paperform. As you can see here, this looks so elegant. That is professional, and well, this just makes me want to buy some candles. And I'm going to break this process down into 8 easy to follow steps to allow you to accompany me in the creation process, and then you can apply it to your very own e-commerce website, which will take you a matter of minutes to create. So without further interruption, let's jump into our browser and take a look at this exciting and easy process. First and foremost, and a pretty important step 1, have you decided what you're going to sell online? Is it a physical product or maybe a digital product? You can follow this process to sell anything of your choosing. Maybe you need a page for your alternative clothing label, or you're looking to expand your seller and begin receiving orders for your line of natural wines. Or perhaps you've just released your very own ebook. Whatever the use case, you will have created a beautiful e-commerce store soon. So let's jump into this. From our browser, we're going to Google search for Paperform or type into our address bar paperform.co and hit enter. The process to create a Paperform account is easy, and even better, they offer a 14-day free trial period. No credit card details are needed. From the homepage, we're simply going to type our email into this bar and click Get Started. Now you'll be prompted to run through an onboarding process. Smash that out and then meet me in the Paperform dashboard. Step 1 and 2 are now complete. Okie dokie. We've created a Paperform account. We're now in the Paperform dashboard. So it's time to begin looking at that process of how we can create our e-commerce store. We're going to click Create Form, and then we'll be prompted to title our form. I'm going to simply title mine as e-commerce. We then have the ability to start from scratch, which will provide us with a blank canvas, or use a template. I suggest going through and using a template, as we offer over 500 beautifully designed templates that will allow you to better understand the features of the platform. Then, in this search bar, I'm going to type candle because I'd like to create a candle e-commerce store. But of course, you might be looking for something else. Simply type whatever it is you would like to create. It could be clothing, simply product, or even ebook. Then, from the options, I'm going to click on this to see if it is a particular template I'd like to use. And it is. I love this. I'm going to click Use. Now, this is going to automatically create a duplicate of that template within my account. Now it's the fun stuff. Alrighty guys, we've taken a look at 3 steps so far. Step number 1, we determined what we wanted to sell on our e-commerce store. Step number 2, we created a Paperform account. And step number 3, we found a template that best suited our brand. Now, step number 4, it's time to begin editing our website, our store, or our form. And for the rest of this video, I'm going to refer to our e-commerce store as our form. So anytime you hear me reference form, you understand that I'm referencing the e-commerce store we are creating together. Okay. Now we can see within our form, we've got a logo as well as a header image. These are just simply image elements within our form. If we click upon it, we can see the image option bar appear above. From here, we can change the appearance, the placement. We have the ability to hyperlink our images. If we want to replace it with an image of our own, we click on that picture icon. And to simply remove the image, we click the X. Now, if we want to resize it, we move to that bottom right corner and click to drag, then drop. Easy enough. Let's scroll down further. Here we can see we've got some text within our form. Your candle, your bliss. We need to treat text within our form much like we would a Word doc. You can highlight it, and much like that image option bar, a text option bar will appear above. From here, we can again change that appearance, the placement, and we also have the ability to hyperlink our text. Easy enough? Keep following. We've then got a box here, and this is what we refer to as a question field. Paperform offers over 20 different question field types, and you can see those types by clicking on the drop-down menu here. Currently, this particular question field is a product field, and this is where we're going to edit our products from. But let's take a look at the rest of the form first. We can see we've got a blue line that lay here. This is what we refer to as a page break. A page break will be put in to break up the flow of the form. Yep, quite literally, a page break is to break up our form. So everything above this blue line will be viewed on the first page, while everything below it will be viewed on the second page. We can see here that we've got some more question fields within our form. We've got a text question field, an email, a multiple choice, address, date, and time. If we want to change the title of a question field, we simply click into this space here. You can remove it and begin typing. We also have the ability to include a description for our question field. We can duplicate our question fields, change the placement. We also have the ability to remove a question field. And if we click on the gear icon, we enter the configuration for that specific question field. Let's jump out. And we're going to move up to step number 5. This is where we look at editing our products. Now, arguably the most important aspect of our e-commerce store is going to be our products. If you decided to opt for creating your store from scratch, or the template you chose to edit does not currently have a product field included, you will need to create one. To do this, we can simply change an already created question field by clicking on that drop-down menu and selecting Products. Or we can click in a blank space where we'll see an option appear on the left to add question, add break, add picture, add video, and for our agency users, the ability to add HTML. We're going to click Add Question, and then we're going to move to the right, and from the drop-down menu, we would simply select Products. So let's now take a look at editing our product field. We'll click on the gear icon to enter the configuration, and our settings are the basic settings of our product field. If we jump into the Products tab, from here we can edit the products we have. We can change the name, the SKU, the price, as well as allocate stock. We also have the ability to include minimum quantity allowed and maximum quantity allowed. You can add images and remove those images already instated by clicking that X. You can add a product from the left. You also have the ability to change the placement, delete an already created product, or duplicate a product you've created. You also have the ability to import a long list of your products through a CSV file. And if you'd like to know how you should set up that CSV file, simply click Export, and this will create a template that you can follow. From here, we're going to click on the Appearance. And this is how we edit the product field appears on the front end to our customers. We can change the layout by clicking our drop-down menu between List, Card, and Gallery. We also have the ability to remove the pricing of our product fields by simply toggling on Hide Product Prices. Okay, easy enough. Now, we're going to jump back to the editor and we're going to take a look at how we can begin accepting payments on our form. We have the ability to click Connect Payment Account, or we can head up to Configure and click Payments. From here, you'll see the ability to manage your payment accounts. Click on this button and follow the prompts to include a Stripe, Square, PayPal, or Braintree account. You can also set the currency of your form. You also have the ability to include a tax percentage, and the features of coupons allow you to provide discounts for your customers, while custom pricing rules will allow you to modify the total price of the form depending on how your customer responds to particular questions. Now, let's take a look at an automatic after submission email. When someone makes a purchase on your form, you want to ensure that an email is sent directly to them to confirm their purchase. We're going to click Add Email, and this will bring up the custom automatic after submission email. In the To field, we're going to click on that icon and select the email question. What this does is it captures the response to the email question field and will send this email address instantly to their inbox. You will of course need to include a subject and then click on the drop down of the content of email to decide whether it will be a custom message, simply just a receipt, or a submission of their form summary. When custom message is selected, we're allowed to edit the body of our email. Just like we did with that email answer piping for the To field, we have the ability to include our submitter or customer's responses to our questions into this body. We simply click that answer icon, and if I have higher typed, then include my first name question. This is going to automatically populate the body with their response. So for example, my name being Alex, if I respond to the first name question with Alex, what is going to occur is the email I receive will read, "Hi Alex, thank you for your order." Okay, now you go ahead and edit this automatic after submission email to suit you, then click Add Email. All right, we're almost there. We're at the final step, and this will be personalizing the form to better portray your brand or business. Click on that water drop icon to enter the theme settings. From here, we can configure the look, feel, and appearance of our form. We even have the ability to translate. To change the look and feel of our buttons and the background, click on UI Elements, and clicking on the Typography tab will allow you to better customize your fonts and text. Well, you're done. In those 8 easy steps, together, we worked out how you could create an e-commerce store and customize it to better portray your brand, business, or product. If you ever want to take a look at the live view of your form, simply click on that eye icon. And if you ever need help, just reach out to our support team by clicking on the blue chat widget icon, while the green help icon will take you to Paperform's Help Center, where a vast amount of help articles will be able to assist you in your creation process. And just like I had earlier stated, how simple and easy was that process? Not to mention the customizability that Paperform provides you to allow you to better portray your brand, product, or your business. Truly amazing. Now, if this video has been helpful to you, make sure to click that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up. And if you would like to see any other content, or you have any questions or queries regarding this content, make sure to drop a comment and we'll reply to you within no time. Once again, thanks so much for sitting with me, guys. I wish you all the best. Good luck and happy form making.